Hi everyone, Dana Hall here. I wanted to take a few minutes and talk to you about motivation. I've said it for the longest time that I feel like when it comes to living a healthier lifestyle, 98% of it is motivation. Motivation to eat healthy and meal prep, motivation to get your workouts in. 98% of it is motivation. And some days it's hard to find that motivation. And I get asked a lot what motivates me or how can I get motivated or I don't have motivation. And here's the thing, motivation is different for all of us. What works for me might not work for you. So take some time and think about what might motivate you. Is it something as simple and easy as like a really good quote, or like a upbeat, song? If that's what motivates you, then know that and then wake up each morning and either have your alarm set to that song or put that quote on your phone so it's like the first thing you see to get you motivated for that day and the goals that you want to reach. Is it somebody else keeping you accountable, someone pushing you and driving you? Is that something that drives your motivation? You know, for me, I don't do well with, I know Jillian Michaels is big at like yelling at you and getting in your face. I don't do well with that. I'm a person who like wants to be encouraged, wants to be pushed, but in an encouraging way and an inspiring way, which is why I'm a big fan of, Tony Horton and Autumn Calabrese and Shalene Johnson and Shaun T, is because they push you, but they do it in a very inspiring, motivating way. Just telling you not to quit, that, I know you want to quit, but don't. Like, if you want the results you're looking for, you have to keep pushing through, or, stuff like that gets me through my workouts when I want to stop, because they're right. So that works for me, but it might not work for you. But don't get me wrong, there are days, a simple quote doesn't necessarily work for me. Or a song really does. I don't even work out to music anymore, honestly. What motivates me is my current challengers, anyone who's watching me, which I know there's people watching me who have even told me personally that they look for my posts about working out daily, or that they find me to be inspiring, or that my posts motivate them. Knowing that helps me. That pushes me. Being a Beachbody coach pushes me because I can't do or talk about something that I'm not actually doing. Leading life by example. If I can help change one person's life, then I'll keep doing what I'm doing. And my past motivates me. I've come so far from where I was, and I don't want to go back to feeling uncomfortable in my own skin. I don't want to go back to my old ways. I truly love waking up and being happy with who I see in the mirror. Is it every day? No, I have days where I'm like, what's going on there? Or I have days where I fall off. Weekends are extremely hard for me. I have this mental thing where I feel like I should be rewarded for being good all week. And so I'm like, oh, I'll have some chips or I'll have some Oreos. That's a really bad habit of mine. I am not trying to lose weight, so it really doesn't hurt me. But at the same time, it's a bad habit that I'm not a fan of. So I constantly trying to be better about that and work on that. So as far as motivation, you really have to dig deep. You have to find your why. You have to find what it is that is going to make you push play every single day. And that's different for all of us. My why is because I refuse to go back to who I was. I refuse to be uncomfortable in my skin. I want to remain confident and comfortable. It's because I want to lead by example. It's because, for those around me, my family, my friends, my future family, anyone who's paying attention, I want to keep fighting for you and for my past self. That's why I do it. And because I keep doing that, it becomes easier and easier to push play every single day. And the struggles they're not as hard hitting, if that makes sense. So like, even when I fall down, it's easier to pick myself back up than it was, say, 2 years ago. But you got to keep rolling through those punches. You got to keep, you fall, you pick yourself up, you fall, you pick yourself up, and just keep moving forward. You can't focus on the past. You got to move forward. And I say that mentioning that my past, but I'm not focused on the past. It's just a reason why I keep moving forward. So, and some days, I have to do mental mind tricks. Certain mental mind tricks that work for me is, I'm just going to do 10 minutes. I'm just going to hit play and I'm going to do 10 minutes. But once you do 10 minutes, there's no turning back, especially when you work out just a half an hour. A half an hour is 2% of your day. A half an hour. A common thing that a lot of people say is, I don't have time. Here's the thing. Everyone's busy. We're all busy. We all have the same 24 hours in our day. And something that's been brought to my attention in reading, I think it's You're a Badass. No, I was listening to Darren Hardy. And he was saying how if you have to leave for a trip and you have like 20 things that you need to do in one day before you leave to that trip, you get those 20 things done. Because it's crunch time and you have to get it done before the trip. But if you gave yourself a week, then it would take a week to do those 20 things. But since you only have a day, you fit those 20 things into that day. So how bad do you want it? How bad do you want to change? How bad do you want to feel better? How bad do you want it? Because if you want it bad enough, you'll make a change. You'll find the time. The thing is you've got to get out of your head and you've got to do what you need to do for you. And I know it's hard to make yourself a priority. I've struggled with that always because I always want to put everyone ahead of myself and put myself last. But the thing is if you're not happy and you're not doing good, then you're not helping anyone around you. Because if you're happy and you feel good, then that helps everyone around you and it changes your environment. There's so much more to living a healthy lifestyle than just eating good and working out. There's so much more to it. It has so many layers. And the more you do it, the more you uncover those layers. It's truly an amazing experience. And I know motivation is hard and I might have gotten off topic here. But find your why. Find your reason. Take some time and really dig and find that reason. And there you'll find your strength. And once you have that strength, there's no stopping. Okay, I'm done. I'm off my soapbox. Let me know if you have any questions. I do have simple mind tricks that I use. Maybe I'll do another post just like for simple, just mind tricks for those really, really, really tough days. But I hope you find your why because it's truly important. And I feel like it's the key motivator. It's your 98%. And your why will change as time goes on. But find that why and you'll find your motivation. Have a good day.